So this is another myth versus reality, and this one is one of the tough ones that we hear all the time, and it has to do with Microsoft removing software from your computer because it doesn't want you to use that software, or Microsoft removing games that were pirated, or Microsoft screwing and checking and looking at your files on your hard drive. So, thing is, Microsoft is not looking at a hard drive and looking at your files. This is a big myth that a lot of people fall into, and it's simply not the case. They don't care. And once again, just think about it. Every hard drive in a PC has thousands of files. Now add that to the fact that there's more than a billion PCs running Windows 10. Multiply that by 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. There would simply be too much information to even parse and go through. There is such thing as too much information or information overload where it doesn't get practical in any way. Microsoft just wants to do one thing: sell Windows, do business with Office, with cloud services like Azure. They have, and they don't care about your files. No, Microsoft does not, remove software that it doesn't want from your PC at all. And I get this all the time from quite a few people. Well, is there a future where this software I'm using, Microsoft's just going to say, no, I can't use that anymore? No, Microsoft never did that and will never do that. Windows is a very open operating system. It's an operating system where and that's why it's a winning operating system for the most part. You do what you want. You install what you want. You customize it like you want. Where it might sometimes seem like, and to a certain point, I'll give the benefits of the doubt to people saying, well, why is it that when it installs something, it is default? Technically, in general, it shouldn't be, and technically, in general, it's not. But yeah, it can happen. And I'm sure some people that got Edge, for example, found it as a default. But it's not meant to remove anything. It's just that it's a default. Just go to your default apps and change it back to whatever your app is. There are moments when this happens that, yeah, you might be thinking that Microsoft can be like a little bullying in Windows. But it's hard to grasp because a lot of it has to do sometimes with somebody answering a question and thinking, well, everything's upside down now. Yeah, because you clicked an option that you should not. It asks you a question, and you had to answer the question: do you want it or not? And you did not. It can happen, but that's a complex side. But at least, even if this happens, no, Microsoft is not going to remove any software because it doesn't want you to have it. It doesn't do that. It doesn't scan your PC for the software you have for the purpose of removing pirated software or anything. It doesn't. It might care about pirated software, but it doesn't do that. What it does to scan the software sometimes, and one part of the myth maybe this is that some people have moved on to another version of Windows and said, why is it that this software is now disabled? Well, it has more to do with compatibility. They disabled it because they knew it would crash, and they knew that you would have blue screens or freezes if they kept it there. It's as much more to do with keeping the system stable than anything else. So Microsoft does not remove anything because it wants to remove it. They don't do that. This is a myth that a lot of people think, and they don't care. If you use Google Chrome, it's okay. They'd like you to use Edge, absolutely. You're using Chrome, they're not going to mess up, that you're using Chrome and start doing things because you're using Chrome. That does not happen, and they don't work like that. So, they have other ways of trying to get you into whatever software. And I'm still find it so funny when I see somebody saying, well, they forced this on me. They don't. That was not forced on you. It was already there. It was a different version. What are you talking forced? You don't even know what forced is if you say that Edge was forced on you. It's obvious that you're just a troll trying to, complain about everything that you see. When in reality, Edge was there since the beginning of Windows 10. It's just a new version. Stop complaining and stop whining, because every other operating system has the same thing. And you know what? When somebody just says, they forced this on me, and now I'm unhappy, I'm going to Linux. Well, why don't you go to Linux? Maybe you're going to be better off and stop annoying Windows people that are actually serious with it. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.